with special guest Surat. Welcome back to Phantasmagoria 2, a puzzle of fuck! I'm Alex, I'm here with Lorelai and Surat.
Hello.
Help us.
So it turns remember that piece of paper on the floor? You had to pick it up.
That was what the trigger was!
Pick up the fucking paper and then you can open the desk.
Programming.
Now, in doing so, I reloaded to an earlier save, so I am gonna speed run through all the other shit you need to do.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, just what would you be doing in my office when
For the second time.
Let's say we cut the crap.
I was making your family bleed.
You don't belong. Don't make the same mistakes your father made, boy.
Please don't try to make out with me.
Lose you.
Listen, making out is only reserved for Jocelyn, Teresa, and Trevor. Tom, I'm a little on.
And
Yeah,
Bob
there's
is
also-
right out.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, I don't know. With this game, Bob might not be all that out.
Yep.
How? Okay. So we had to pick up the button again because this was, again, a reloaded
Yeah.
save. So I
And
guess
you
that's
can't-
how...
You can't, by the way, exit through the door. You have to go to Curtis's cubicle and then do the back out dance.
That makes no sense.
It's
This game
meant-
makes no sense. Why does this make no sense? Why are we doing this?
Let's move some boxes.
Ah!
Let's move some boxes.
You know what? This is technically my fault. I'm the one who suggested this. I'm the one who invited Surat on. I am the one who suggested it to you, Alex. This is all my fault. Why?
And now welcome to the
Don't
cupboard
worry,
under the stairs.
you Don't worry, we will get our revenge later.
Oh.
Narnia?
Very small Narnia.
The hammer
All right.
is Mr. Tumnus, clearly.
That's okay. We can't take the hammer, even though that might be useful at some point.
Yeah, the hammer was in the lighting, so naturally we can't take it. We have to click on that specific piece of box.
Specific piece of box.
Oh god, I just suddenly had flashbacks actually playing this myself when you pulled that toolbox out. Ah!
What?
Yeah, that's about how my
What?
first playthrough went.
Okay.
You're at a rave, Curtis.
The world's smallest.
Also, epilepsy warning, I guess.
Yep.
Be your daddy. Yes.
Don't say daddy!
To stir the stomach of Joseph Mengele, he wallowed in death.
Because edgy.
My god, they literally just invoke all sorts of edgy tropes here.
Yep.
You could be the next Hitler or Stalin. You killed your mother. I pulled the trigger, but you totally did it. This is not an overused trope.
Daddy! That was your daddy! No, do not. That's not okay anymore. So yeah, that was a totally necessary experience.
As it's putting the boxes back.
Yes.
Yes.
So, can you access the toolbox here?
Can I?
Can you?
No.
Can
Why-
you right-click it or anything along those lines? Can you look at it like in your look through the lens icon thing?
I can certainly try.
Ball.
Nope. Oh, there we go.
But you can't open it.
No. Why would you think I could do that?
Well, because, actually being able to access this thing that you're stealing from the office. I just wanted to make that perfectly clear as we go back home to do this, that this is how the gamers actually, the programmers actually made this game, that you could not open the toolbox while you were there, that you have to go home first. that you're not able and allowed to open this toolbox until you make it home.
And only when you click on Curtis.
And even then, you're still not ready to completely open the toolbox.
Yep.
Fortunately, we already have a tool right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a folder.
Threshold.
For a second, I thought that read asshole.
You know, Paul Warner would have that kind of folder in a locked box. It's a lace dress like for your mother or for your daddy, Curtis.
It's a nice little dress.
Actually,
Hey.
Lace is not my color.
Mm-hmm.
Lace is also not a color, but
Nope.
having a little trouble there, Curtis? That
the
looked like a
handle
cave.
clearly popped up there.
I know. It clearly actually popped. Nice pantomime there, buddy.
Mm-hmm. One take, Curtis.
I guess it was, something. So I guess we can't open this. Do we have anything that can actually undo those bolts that are holding it closed?
I don't think so, unless we
Actually, I
want to.
don't think we have that yet.
Yeah,
Ah.
we could rub the button on it.
I think
So
we
can
have
we,
one. I think we
read
have
the-
part of what we need.
Can we read the folder?
We want to read the folder.
Threshold
I mean-
file.
To Jonas Craig. Okay, so this is probably what
Yeah.
what
From
we,
PA1.
I, have dreaded the most has finally happened. Not only the military pulled their funding for the Threshold project, but they are suggesting there will be an FBI investigation. I handled this situation with discretion and tact. Frankly, Jonas, I'm worried about you. You knew that this would be a great sacrifice involved in gaining this. So, I'm a little tired of your tortured conscience routine. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I would hate to have to lose you, Jonas. So it sounds like his dad might have even done a report to the FBI, which is what might have gotten them shut down.
Yep.
Possibly, yes.
Or might have led to an investigation, which could have shut things down.
And naturally, you should know that now is the time to go to the doctor's office. Not any time before.
This is...
Well, there was an appropriate reason now.
Curtis.
Oh, more appropriate.
Is anything in this game really appropriate?
I'm Dr. Harburg.
No, but
Okay.
You go ahead and have a seat.
Point.
Make yourself comfortable.
this scene is an absolute bastardization of psychology!
You're here today.
Well, I've been having some trouble dealing with things lately. I keep getting freaked out by
My lines?
One take,
It's
Curtis.
okay. Take your time. Talk about anything that comes into your mind.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of those fun, you can talk about all sorts of things in the office, you can click on her, and you can show her things. This scene...
My mother used to have a snowstorm like this. I
Oh
used to think
god.
that must be what her mind looks like.
I don't remember that scene in Dirty Dancing.
Broken up. All those tiny pieces swirling around inside. She started hating me when I was about 6.
It took her 6 years to hate you?
I know.
Not yours.
It took us all of 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little boy.
Look at this adorable baby boy. Put him back.
You were just a little boy. Look, if you knew Curtis.
Look, no offense, but I am not very comfortable with this. Being here makes me feel like some kind of a wacko or something.
You're not
Mhm.
alone, Curtis. There's no stigma attached to analysis anymore.
Yes,
Your
there
brain
is.
just like any other part of your body, and when it isn't feeling well, not only is it okay to get help, but it's smart.
That's an important message, and I'm glad that they included it. Unfortunately, they then turn it around completely in this scene for no fucking reason. So you can't click on her anymore?
Nope,
Okay.
but I can show her a sexy picture.
Oh, yes, you can.
I
What would Freud say?
date with this.
What do you think about penis and cocaine?
Her name's Therese.
That's what Freud would say.
She is very sexy, and I don't know though. I'm feeling guilty because of my girlfriend Jocelyn.
Well, do you feel like
Well?
you're betraying Jocelyn?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no. I mean, okay, we agreed from the beginning that it wasn't exclusive, right? So I don't have any reason to be guilty at all, do I?
Well, I think that's
If
for
you
to
feel
decide
guilty.
in your own mind and in your own heart. But let me point out, however, Curtis, that guilt is a very, very destructive emotion.
I'm pretty sure that she wants to see all of the things. Well, except your wallet. What? That's completely incongruent with psychology.
I have to show her the thing I'm using to pay her.
But that kind of imagery has always fascinated me.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Curtis. Have you ever thought about why you like images of bondage?
Yeah.
So this,
It's even weirder.
she takes interest in.
I feel like the person in the picture is somehow being held together. Like they can't come apart with all that stuff holding them in.
See,
Fascinating.
this has nothing to do with the plot. There's no reason for any of this, and I'm telling you this now. There's actually no reason for any of this. There's no reason for this! Well, be sure to show her the pictures of your family.
Why would a psychologist care about pictures of my family? God.
I mean, she actually takes more interest in the fucking bondage shit.
Listen, I don't judge your kinks. I'm not gonna judge her kinks either.
I think they were happy then, but I don't remember.
I remember my glorious salmon shirt, though.
It's not fair, you know?
Yeah, no, we're playing this game.
It's not fair that we have to sit through this.
I don't remember my mother ever hugging me or kissing me or just hitting me.
Oh, good.
I remember when she killed herself.
Oh, okay.
And always remember, you did that, Curtis. You, a little 8-year-old boy, personally hung her. You killed your mother, Curtis. That makes sense. That is a trope I love.
A couple years later, my father was run down by a drunk in an old Plymouth.
In a Plymouth? You knew that when you were, like, 10?
That's a lot for anybody to deal with.
It's like that one case in Phoenix Wright where the blind kid uses a Magnum to take down an Interpol agent.
Okay, I want to point this out. The revelation of mother suicide, father died in a car accident, that gets no comment, but the comment about fucking bondage gets analysis?
Company Christmas party.
Look, they had to keep the fantasy elements in this game somewhere, and having any woman interested in sex within a 50-foot radius of this guy is pure fantasy.
She's my best friend, and that's Jocelyn. She's my
Well, you're not wrong.
she's my lover. Yeah, it's funny. I've been keeping our relationship at work a secret.
Good job, one take Curtis.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm kind of attracted to Trevor, and that worries me because I've never. I mean, I don't want to. I don't know if I should be with Jocelyn. I don't want to hurt her, you know.
Have you spoken to Jocelyn about this?
God, no. I have enough trouble opening up to her.
Well, that's because you keep tying yourself up.
Even when we're making love, I don't feel totally close to her.
That's because she has sex with her underwear on.
I don't think I felt totally close to anyone.
Now,
Okay, that scene, that's the perfect end. What is with the awkward transitions in this game?
Now, on the one hand, I will give Phantasmagoria 2 credit for having the first, well, not the first, but some of the first notable bisexual and gay characters in a video game whose interests are not solely being gay. On the other hand, Phantasmagoria too!
On the other hand, it's fucking Curtis!
Dr. Harburg, I think that the company that I work for is conducting some sort of terrible illegal experiment. Take a look at this.
It's a folder. It's a little old.
My father.
Well, that sure is a folder.
Mm-hmm. I have to find out.
Again, why are you not going to the police with this?
Because he obtained it illegally.
Well, it's not impossible, Curtis. There have been huge corporate cover-ups over the years.
That's the only comment you have on it?
Mm-hmm.
So helpful.
Yeah, they can't use that evidence now because Curtis found it, and it would be tainted. Therefore, any investigation into that would be null and void.
Doctor. Oh, damn, this is hard.
Why do I have these glasses? They make everything hard.
Not long before.
Speaking of making things hard, have you seen this dress I found in a box?
She started dressing me up as a little girl.
So this
Pretty dress.
is very unfortunate.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how I dress you, you'd still be a monster. Pretty little monster girl. Monster.
Because it frames a little boy wearing a dress as abuse.
Understand
Which,
that the problem was entirely hers. You were an innocent child.
that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate thing, because I think that I don't think that boy should ever feel ashamed of wearing dresses. It's just that unfortunately it's the against his will part that's a problem.
The against his will is what I think is being painted as abuse more than,
So
oh
you
no, a
think
boy
that
wearing
my mother
clothes that aren't made for a boy.
Dressing me like Barbie has anything to do with my being attracted to Trevor?
No. No, Curtis, I don't. Sexual
Oh.
orientation is genetic. However, the confusion that your mother instilled in you may be contributing to your disassociation with society.
Okay, that was actually useful information.
And actually a somewhat fair point.
Would you like to see this item I picked up from a murder scene?
This guy I work with, Bob, was murdered today.
I couldn't stop laughing.
I don't mean just shot in the head either. He was spread all over my cubicle.
Oh my God, Curtis, how are you feeling about this?
That's the thing.
I mean, I'm planning the celebration for later tonight.
I don't feel anything.
It's like a dead cat.
I don't feel anything at all.
That gets no
Much like
comment.
me
Again,
playing this game.
the fucking bondage gets more attention from this doctor than that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dr. Merrick referred me to you. He was my doctor at the hospital.
Yes, I know, Curtis.
Oh.
She knows all
Would you like
about
to talk
you.
about your hospitalization, about Dr. Merrick? I'm not going to ask you anything specific about your hospitalization, but could you tell me if perhaps there was one single inciting incident that led up to it?
See, that's the thing, doctor. I don't know what happened. I just, one minute I knew who I was, and then the next minute I had no idea. It's hard to explain, but my identity just came apart like
Association.
old rotten lace.
Lace, huh?
Well, Curtis, our session's up, but I think
Oh,
we have
that's
a
the
lot
thing.
of work to do. How do you feel about coming back tomorrow?
Oh, okay, I guess.
Wonderful. I'll see you then.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Harburg.
You're very welcome.
This is incredibly unusual. This woman has no patience. I don't mean patience like as in, like, being able to endure long things. I mean as in no actual clients other than him. You'd be like, yeah, why don't you come back tomorrow? Like, really? You have nothing else better to do with your life than to tend to this guy?
It's a fantasy, because in any other situation it would be, why don't you come back in 6 months?
Or at least a week. Give people time to digest.
Oh yeah, we already saw
Yep.
most of this.
Speed run the dreaming tree!
But on that note,
Oh my god, this.
yeah.
What the fuck? What is with that dancing line? What the fuck?
Okay, on that note.
Yeah, okay. Come on in.
On that note,
For the next video.
Okay.
Well, let's get ourselves in here because, oh yeah, sure, take your glasses off. I wouldn't want to see what's about to come either. No pun intended.
Yep.
Alright, so let's get ourselves in here, for better or for worse. Oh, good.
This is what we're going to leave you with, folks.
Mm-hmm. A little taste of things to come.
Oh,
No pun
please.
intended.
A taste of things to cut. No, stop.
Look, it's you who are saying it. I just meant it like the regular way. You're the one putting words in my mouth.
Oh, just standing in the middle of the fucking room, Curtis, huh? Literally.
Alright.
Well, he didn't want to be a literal wallflower, you know.
Okay, alright. That's gonna be it. Damn!
Dan! I can't type anything other than dance off!
Dance off, okay.
Dance-o!
Dance-o! Alright.
Alright.
That has been this episode of Let's Play Phantasmagoria 2. Why?
Alright. Take
Something
care,
happened.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Take care, everyone.
Everybody likes the Michigan ride. Everybody likes the Michigan ride. Every Mame and Jane and Ruth, from Weehawken to Duluth. Slide, ride, glide the Michigan, stop, drop, off the Michigan, jump, off the Michigan ride.